If you listen to the sound of my voice, get in that chat, man, so we can get some subs out here. After this match, we're going to get to it. We got Ace DeSalvo coming to the Boston Breakdown.
Now, this is a new guy. A lot of the fans are not familiar with this guy, but he's taken very seriously in the independent organizations he's competed in. AAWA management decided to give him a shot at the Overgiver after the Overgiver said, you know what? Make it a title match.
This is a scrappy dude, Ace DeSalvo. I don't know if you've seen him in Recreational. He's a scrappy dude. He might have a shot at this.
He throws a lot of punches. He's a striker.
I don't know if he's from the Planet Toku stuff. Nobody told me.
I'm not sure. We don't know a lot about this guy, but we do know that he wants this championship here tonight. He's going to do everything in his power to.
Exactly will do that. Yes, Ted, scrappy, dappy dude.
And I mean, this has been a year of upsets in terms of title matches. You think of the West Coast Heartthrobs defeating Philly Gang Gang in the last, say, 5 weeks. You think about the Black Cat and all the success he's had with 2 different championships at one point. You talk about Bill Dobson being the new Battle Royale champion.
Ace DeSalvo is milking his intro. Look at this. Speaking of intro, check out this man right here with the gold around his waist. Overgiver. Young Lions.
Overgiver.
Let's go.
Yeah. One of the breakout stars of 2023, now in 2024, as we kick off the great month of February. We're going to see if this man can retain his championship here tonight on a Friday night. A fighting champion, a man of the people.
Right, baby. He's one of the very few men who can call themselves a young Lions champion. A lot of men have competed for this belt. Only very few of them can say they've worn this belt. Talk about the prestige, baby.
Fight.
Lots of prestige, and there's 20 minutes here.
That's right.
To either win the championship or retain it. Your referee, the Honorable Tamika Robenson.
That's right. 10K on Overgiver. Somebody bet something on my man Ace DeSalvo. Get this money. Ace, give it to him. All right, so I'm
Ace
so excited.
Ace looking good so far. He's got most of the offense off. As I've stated before, he is a striker. You got to watch the range on those punches.
So is Overgiver, though. He likes a good fight. You know Overgiver owns a plantation? You know that?
I've heard that. He grows coffee beans.
Yeah. That's what he says. We got Tamika Robenson refereeing.
Yeah, following up that scoop slam, and now the lariat and the diving knee. Overgiver will be looking to find heaven with that signature pile driver he's beaten so many men with. We don't know as much about Ace DeSalvo and how he's going to try to finish this thing.
I'm going to say he's going to gas himself by throwing way more strikes than he's going to land. We're going to see what happens.
Well, I mean, it's the joke I make every time I see Ace DeSalvo that post-match I'd like to see the CompuBox numbers. Uppercuts and a straight. There's actually a jab that time, covered by the Overgiver.
Dude.
Wow. It's early to be getting a 2 count already.
Punches and missing a lot of them. You get a gas yourself, man. It's hard to, kicking out. A lot of people think you got to have a lot of energy, but it's pretty much your spirit, man, and your stamina. You got to be able to kick out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gas yourself, you can't kick out. It's kind of hard.
I was actually surprised that time to see the champion, the Overgiver, win the strike encounter there.
Overgiver's known to throw punches himself. He's a big guy, and those fists are huge. So you do not want to get into a striking contest with a man whose fists are that big, And DeSalvo's, he's a striker, but his head is the only butt so big. So, look at this. Missing. You get up and,
wow.
There you go, grab him. There you go, DeSalvo.
I think he's about maybe 60% successful with those strikes in the corner that time.
We're working on it, man. I think once he realized Overgiver was standing still, he got right back in there.
Overgiver going to give it right back to him.
Yeah, he is. Look at this.
Acid drop. Crucifix.
Oh.
Oof, almost had him that time. Going to that LSD, that little Spike Dudley playbook, the acid drop out of the corner, that tornado ace crusher. And Overgiver's one of these guys, he'll surprise you. Second time tonight, Scorpion death drop. Overgiver's a guy, you know, we've seen him moonsault before. People just think of him as a big man.
DeSalvo going for that choke immediately.
Yeah, the Buffalo Sleeper. We've seen guys like Crooked Cook use that so successfully in this organization.
Yes, that's right. Definitely, Ace DeSalvo is definitely not a card player, else he'd know the term showing your hand. You don't want to show your hand. Going for that Buffalo Sleeper, I believe the Overgiver now knows what the game plan is.
Well, this is a good move there. DeSalvo saw the champion down, said, let me cover him and hook a leg.
Look at this.
Oof, nasty. Neck cranking with backbreaker.
Showing your hand invites a certain amount of brutality. Little saying the rack powerbomb pin.
Yeah, took him out of a torture rack that time. It was almost like a modified Blue Thunder driver. Sit out powerbomb that time. Only got a 2 count. Arachnid Soul and Smooth Keith, the man with the melodic voice from New Jersey, on the call.
That's right. That's what I'm known for, man. And only on Wednesday night. This is Jay Parker. I'm just helping him out.
Tamika Robenson starting the count. Now you're not hearing her voice. That's actually the voice of the announcer over the PA system. She's at 8.
Watching the Overgiver show Ace DeSalvo, why you don't just step in the ring and start throwing hands with the Young Lions champion?
Well, I mean, this is arguably the most competitive division in AAWA, and the Overgiver has been a phenomenal champion.
Oh, yeah. He's trying to, he hasn't had the record of longevity that Mother Trucker or Jay Balmer has had, but he's trying to put the more wins on the board.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of, you know, back in the day, Bret Hitman Hart in the WWF didn't have the longest title reigns, but he was going to have the most defenses.
Look at this. Overgiver rolls out of the way of that diving headbutt from Ace DeSalvo, and Ace DeSalvo getting up.
Well, at this point, Ace DeSalvo is, you know, maybe trying to rethink his strategy. Double barrel choke here. I think DeSalvo was trying to combo that with something. Double underhook DDT.
Oh my, broke DeSalvo in half here. 1, 2.
Only got a 2 count. I mean, you can't count DeSalvo out. Like I said, this is a guy who's been very successful on the independent scene.
I can tell he's wearing jeans.
Overgiver, discus forearm, comes out on top of that exchange. And I think he's signaling for it, says that's it. Maybe looking for that Finding Heaven pile driver. Smart wrestling by Ace DeSalvo, backing up a little bit.
Right. You must have saw him doing that whole neck cutthroat thing too. He's like, oh, wait a minute. He's doing that because of me? I got to get out of here.
We have ladders, we have tables, we have all sorts of things underneath the ring to set up the lighting for the commentary crew here at the booth. And Ace DeSalvo taking out one of those ladders a couple of seconds ago.
I'm going to make these guys start putting these things back around. So even after they get pinned, I'm going to let them get pinned, and when they walk, I'm going to put the ladder back.
Yep, front chancery from the Overgiver, third time tonight. That inverted DDT, the Scorpion death drop.
That looked nasty. Did you see that DDT? Uh-oh.
This is it. Yeah. This is Finding Heaven. No, it's not.
Oh!
Takes him for his last ride.
Ooh, Ace DeSalvo, though, able to get up. Reminds me of Spike Dudley. Oh, let's go. Package, small package.
Yeah, we used to call that Tyler Black used that in Ring of Honor, called it God's Last Gift.
Like a small package, kind of like a
nice move.
Package them up real good.
Almost thought he was going for a fisherman suplex, and he surprised all of us.
Yeah, I think the nitty-gritty does that. It calls the street people. Oh, look at this.
Overgiver now, going new school. Cover.
It's like a James Brown impression. Impersonation.
I mean,
I love it.
Listen, this is Black History Month.
This is true. You know, I saw Black Snow. I saw Overgiver. I'm getting, you know, we're getting them all out here. 1, 2.
2 count off the Frankensteiner. Ace DeSalvo trying to pump himself back up. Going to that Kazuchika Okada playbook. Nicely done with that backbreaker over the knee.
Oh, let's go. Big power slam. 2.
Very nicely done. I like what's going on here between both of these guys. Both guys trying different things. It's been a great championship
I don't know if
battle.
that's what I would call. I would call Ace DeSalvo trying to slap this bear hold.
This might be it.
And the
Buffalo
Overgiver not
sleeper.
letting him. Overgiver is trying to beat this man into submission. He's going, I can pin you, but you know what? You're going to learn, kid, to have some respect. Ace DeSalvo will not have respect. Look at this. He refuses to bow down to the Overgiver.
Like that combo Overgiver had. Nasty shot that time. It was a gourd buster.
He's like, you're going to bow down. You're going to stop throwing punches, kid. Look at this, man. So you watching this? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty choke slam.
Look. He refuses.
Ace right back up. The fighting spirit of the young competitor.
No, sir. Stay down, young man. Look at this. He's doing damage to Ace DeSalvo. This is what I'm saying. He's been beating this man up this whole match, trying to make this man submissive. Ace DeSalvo, look at this.
This is it here.
Go.
Finding Heaven. That's the move the Overgiver's beaten almost everybody with. It's what he won the belt with, too.
There it is.
It's a great showing there from Ace DeSalvo. Show of respect there from the Overgiver, picking his man back up to his vertical base and saluting him. The Overgiver walks in and walks out still the Young Lions champion. We're going to see if this year, 2024, will be the year of the Overgiver. Ladies and gentlemen, more action on tap. 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Finding Heaven. And Keith, there's only one more thing to do.
You know it.
Let's crown that man.
Gotta crown that man. Good Lord. Did you see that?